Onteora Lake is a great combination of three linked loop trails that are excellent for a taste of the genuine Catskills, and it's just a 10-minute drive from both Kingston and Woodstock. Its lake, ponds, streams, paths, ancient quarries, and hemlock and oak woods on gently undulating hills with occasional cliffs are perfect for hiking, mountain biking, fishing, hunting, and cross-country skiing. These simple circuits are perfect for getting a taste of the Catskills without really climbing a mountain. How to visit Lake Onteora. People in wheelchairs or with mobility challenges may reach the first stretch of the route, which is near the parking lot. The flat route goes to a picnic table, then to an observation area, and finally to an accessible fishing platform at the water's edge. Anglers after largemouth bass, bluegills, and panfish will find plenty of activity at Onteora Lake. The bass like to congregate around the lake's coastline, particularly near any trees that have fallen into the water. Step off the accessible route and onto the Yellow Blaze Trail to begin your trek. The deck recently restored and leveled this part of route, which was previously muddy following storms. You'll pass many areas on your right where you may take a step down to the lake's shore. Before the route bends farther into the woods, you'll pass a tiny camping spot on the right. This part of track has also just been renovated, with a new route that avoids a tiny but dangerous wet ledge, making it much simpler to travel. Greater than read, is traveling a hobby? The ultimate guide to an exciting way of life. Greater than learn about the downsides of traveling as a hobby. Things to keep in mind when you visit the Onteora Lake. Before turning left, the route bends around to the right, passing a stunning hewn ledge on the right. You'll soon reach the first junction, where the yellow loop starts. Turn right into the beautiful hemlock woodland. This is one of my favorite trail parts. You'll travel through a marshy area on your left before coming upon an old upside-down blue rusting automobile. Turn left at the vehicle and continue walking for a few minutes until you reach the Forest Preserve parking trail sign. To begin the red path, turn right here, or continue straight if you wish to return to your vehicle. Onteora Lake Swimming Experience. If you're in Ulster County and seeking for a lake to swim in that isn't Minnewaska, here is the place to go. A few miles west of Kingston is Onteora Lake. I met 3 Nyaw swimmers here on a Saturday morning at the conclusion of a brief June vacation in the region, and another swimmer was already in the water when we began. Human-powered fishing boats and slow-moving electric boats were the only other craft on the lake save ours. The fishermen typically stayed close to the coast, leaving the center of the beach open for swimming. We stayed together and alternated between easy swimming and increasing our effort for a certain number of strokes. Phew! This tiny, kilometer-long lake, which is less than 20 feet deep, must have heated up owing to recent high temperatures. Flowers were blooming around the boundaries, and there were several unusual birds to be seen. Except for the noises of the surrounding highway at the south end, it seemed relatively distant, being part of Bluestone Wild Forest, in the Catskills. It was also rather silty, both in taste and in my bathing suit, turning my post-swim shower into a mud bath for a little period of time. If you bring non-swimmers along, they may walk or cycle on the paths surrounding the lake and beyond. Parking is simple to come by in a lot along the highway or on the same access road that runs besides the lake. We left our belongings by a picnic table, and no one seemed to notice. There's no timetable or lifeguard, so you may come and leave whenever you want, which is very crucial during this epidemic. Final words. Now you know what it is like to go ahead with Onteora Lake swimming. It will be possible for you to get an enjoyable experience with swimming. You will fall in love with the overall experience that you can get as well. Keep these tips in your mind and get the most out of your swimming experiences. Always keep in mind that you will need to take care of your own safety as you swim at the Onteora Lake. That's because there aren't any lifeguards, and you will be provided the responsibility of ensuring your own safety as you continue to swim in here. If you can be mindful about that, you will be able to get an enjoyable experience with swimming at the Onteora Lake.